Hey everybody, I thought I'd do a follow-up to my last video about making a e-waste phone into a gaming console to play retro ROMs and stuff, like a retro emulation device. So that was this device here, which is the Gamesir Lite. Yeah, Gamesir. I forget, what is it called? I couldn't find the box. Is it like a X5 Lite or something? Yeah, that's what this is, and that cost me about, with tax and everything, it cost me roughly $39 on Amazon. So I thought to myself, you know what, we can do better than that. Let's get something cheaper. So on Amazon, I was able to get this BSP D7 for about 20 bucks. And you see it right here in all of its glory. Now, the BSP D7 is an interesting console. It's another Chinese brand. And you see them like all over the freaking place. And oh, there's me. Hello. You see them all over the place in all over Amazon, and they're on AliExpress and all sorts of websites. And basically, there's like a BSP D3 is the old, like a really old one, maybe 4, 5, 6 years old. And then the D6 came out, which is functionally identical to the D7. And then the D8 came out a couple years ago, which is actually looks a lot more like this one, like the Gamesir. But yeah, I got this D7, and I'm pretty happy with it actually. The only problem is it's kind of tricky to turn off and on. Well, not tricky necessarily, but there's steps like it. Okay, so here we go. I have to hold down the pair button pretty much every time because it doesn't save that it's paired. You have to, reconfigure Bluetooth. It shows up as an Xbox wireless controller. All right, now we're good. And you can turn off this light. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. See, pinky and press down on this one. There you go. You press this, and you press this, and that turns off the light and on the light. And then when you want to turn off the console, when you're done playing, you should probably hold down this for about 5 seconds. Or you can hold down this one for 5 seconds. Either one. You know it's on when there's a red light. On the other side, there is your USB-C charging. Yeah, this is a pure Bluetooth device, which is okay. So the reason I wanted to get this is because, so I had this phone, right? It's the God, what was it? The Android Galaxy something, I don't know, but the old, it's a budget phone from 2018, 2019, something like that, and it only runs up to Android 11. There's a USB-C connector, obviously, because this has to be hooked up through USB-C. This one is a older Android phone. It is a it doesn't even matter. It's a J something something. Older, even a more budget, and it has a USB mini charge port. So that would not work with this controller. So I had to get something Bluetooth if I wanted to try to use this. Let's try to get this back in. There we go. All right, so yeah. And I thought to myself also, like, well, this is an old phone, but what about an even older phone? What what can we get to happen, you know, with this? So just like this other one, it does not play games beyond that of like a PlayStation 1. But it does play PlayStation 1 games pretty well. You can get DuckStation. It runs Lemoroid. Is it Lemoroid or Lemoroid? And I personally like the SNES 9X for playing my SNES games. But yeah. Also, last video, I just want to quickly say, I was using an app called Fullroid, it's a clone of Lemoroid. So it's functionally the exact same thing, except that Fullroid has ads, and you know, there's no real purpose to using it. So just use Lemoroid, or use RetroArch. I mean, whatever. But use yeah. This is the one you should be using. Anyways, so yeah, I have my whole library. It all works just fine on this phone. And I honestly, I really like this controller. Like, you can see them together. They are not that dissimilar. The buttons, I mean, yeah, this is a little bit spongier, I guess, than this one, but the sticks are good. Pretty much the same. This one has a little bit better sticks, but I don't know. I have not run into any issues whatsoever using this. One of the things I kind of dislike is the start buttons right here, the select buttons right here. When you're holding your controller like this, it's just kind of an awkward, yeah, so you have to bend your finger all the way down to hit start. That's kind of unfortunate, but everything else about this controller I really like. Okay, well, okay. I also don't like the R1 and the L1 buttons. They're in a weird spot. See, your hand curls over, and it's the R2 and L2 work great, but you have to sort of strain your finger to use R1. So that's also a little bit of a minus, but I mean, all in all, I've been using this thing as my main device for the last like 3 days, I think, and I'm loving it. It's great. I mean, don't get me wrong, this thing's awesome too. Like it's effectively better, but yeah, I really, you know, I would recommend it for sure. And I hear that the D8 version is even better, like extremely higher quality than this. So, and that's probably an extra $10. So yeah, but yeah, this plays everything you might want to play. I don't remember exactly what kind of phone this is. This is my mom's old phone, and it's an Android 9 device. And yeah, it's kind of awesome. You can play up to PlayStation 1 games on a phone of that age. So I think my plan going forward, I'm not sure, like, might give this one away to somebody. maybe my dad would want it. He's been looking to play some RPGs. I think you need to be a little bit more advanced to use this one, just because of the startup procedure. So you want to turn it off, and you have to hold this down for 5 seconds. Light goes off. But then you're no longer paired. So you hold this again for you hold the pair button for 5 seconds. Turns on. And you see it doesn't automatically repair you. You have to go down, turn off your Bluetooth, turn your Bluetooth back on. It's just kind of a pain. I mean, I don't personally mind doing this every single time, but... And then I also have to turn off the light again. Okay, it's a little bit harder this time around. There we go. But yeah, all in all, I mean, this controller, it feels pretty darn good in your hand. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I wanted to address the Lemoroid thing because I was recommending Fullroid last video, and yeah, this is Lemoroid is just, you know, it's good. Let's get some Tetris. Whoa. Let's turn that down. So when you have the Lemoroid app going, you just have to press this button to get to the menu, which is pretty cool for the Gamesir. Let's do a quick restart. But for this one, it's a little bit more complicated. You have to press down both sticks, which I don't think I can do with one hand. I really need to get like a phone. Oh, I did it. Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. All right, so restart. There we go. Yeah, so we got Tetris going on both. Oh, that's also way too loud. Who doesn't love some Tetris? But yeah, the D7, pretty darn good. There's another brand, God, I can't think of the name right now, but that was like $2 cheaper, and it was like a controller from like 2015, 2014, a Chinese one. I think that was it was a one-off, and I've been thinking about getting that one to the review, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm not sure if I want to keep buying these things because it's kind of like there's no reason. And I own a Steam Deck also, so it's like, plus I'm not like the biggest fan of handheld gaming. I love it for all of these, like playing retro games and stuff, but I've never been someone who really needed to have like a DS or anything like that. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. I'd say so these are sold under a company called arVin, so it's like an arVin brand on Amazon, but they're all pretty much, if it looks like this, it's the BSP D7. If it looks a little bit more like this, it has like the thin back. See, this one doesn't have that thin back. That would be the D8, which I have no idea how good that is, but I've heard it's good. So yeah. Anyways, that's just a quick little update, little video showing my new handheld, and yeah, liking it pretty well. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.